Hey guys, I'm Potato McWhiskey and welcome back to Let's Play Civ 6. Now, I just want to remind you guys, we are playing with the Omnibus 1.2.3 mod, and you can find a link to the mod in the description of the video. We are here playing Rome, and we managed to discover a few people in the last episode. But what exactly were we doing? I have no idea, because it's been like a day since I played, and I have a terrible memory. I do definitely want to get this iron online, so let's have a look here. What are you working? You are already working the iron, but I think you kind of have a growth problem. I'm tempted to make you work this. Yeah, I feel like this is better. And then if I put a mine on this, yeah, okay, that feels better to me. I'll make you work the marsh just for a little while, and then I'll stick maybe a farm here. If I swap this tile, will it? No, okay, so the aqueduct bonus only works on the city the aqueduct was built in. I kind of made a little bit of a mistake here. It's not going to hurt me too much, but I kind of wanted to build the harbor here and the commercial hub here. I should have put the aqueduct there. It's not a huge deal. We'll just have to shuffle things around a little bit. But it is, you know, it's a flub and it's going to hinder us in terms of our gameplay. Now I'm just going to try and kind of recall what exactly we were doing. We were about to finish the Coliseum, and I think this guy was going around building farms. Let's have a look here. Okay, this city has pretty good growth. It's growing pretty aggressively, I would say. Now, are you working? You are working that wheat, so I can't steal it. And I think this is probably the weakest tile that I'm working at the moment, but it's still a pretty damn good tile. So I'm going to leave things the way they are there. Where are you growing to, and when do you grow next? You're growing to a pretty crap tile that I don't really care too much about. So this guy's probably better off heading off to a different city. How about you? How about Kume? Or I don't really know how to pronounce it, to be honest, but I'm going to call it Kume because that's what it looks like to me. We are working that forest, and I think I'm going to leave a few forests here and there. Usually I would chop them out. I think I'm going to leave a few forests here and there just to show you guys some of the new buildings for forests. Let me see. You're working that forest, so you don't really need another tile improvement for a little while. You could use more food, so I might throw down a farm here, and I think I might actually just do that. I'll throw a farm on that tile. Let's see here. Somebody built the Colossus. That's kind of upsetting, because I was kind of hoping to get that, but it's not a big deal, to be honest. We can live without it. We're going to want to build some districts on these tiles because they're not very good, and emphasize working the other tiles. Looks like we just discovered a new city-state, Jakarta. Oh, and I had forgotten that these quadriremes were being such a huge pain in my side. Now we have a unit that can hit there, and yes, we can kill it. Okay, so we finally managed to get rid of these guys. They were being super annoying. And it looks like we can claim another great person. And, oh, it looks like we grabbed a great rider. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not going too hard into getting great riders and stuff like that. But I do want a couple just to make sure my culture stays strong. Let's see, from different authors. Yeah, so I want to get at least two riders. That would be pretty nice. If I got 2 riders in this game, I would be pretty happy. That's all I really want from this. Now, 1 turn until we get this. Let's have a little bit of a think about our position here. I want science, and I'm trying to think, how do I get more science? There's potential for a few different things I could do. I was going to go for it's over here somewhere. Where is this? Forbidden City or Alhambra? Was it Alhambra? I was thinking of going for Alhambra, but I don't really have enough hills to do that. In terms of amenities, I think my civilization is pretty good on amenities, so I don't need another entertainment district. I could grab a commercial hub or wait a few turns until I get a apprentice. Now, if I were to build this, I would have to wait quite a while probably before I could build another district. So what I'm going to do with this city is I'm going to spend a bit of time maybe building some traders and scouts, or well, not scouts, but traders, and I might build a little bit of military, because the earlier you build military, it's sort of more efficient. Now here's another builder, and I think there's probably a couple of cities that could use a builder. You seem reasonably okay, and you seem okay for now. So I think we're actually pretty good on builders for at least a short period more. So this builder, you can go and consider getting some luxuries online. I think we have that luxury. Any luxuries around here? Oh yeah, maybe we head down to the whales, and we might purchase out to those whales. So maybe next turn we'll slot in a new ability. You go here and build that farm I was talking about, and now that's a pretty good tile that you can work. We are probably going to be building quite a few trade districts. Construct a commercial hub, recruit a great merchant, recruit a great admiral. All of these are definitely viable. I think I'm going to be building... I think I'll put one envoy into Jakarta, just for the 2 gold. It's a very small investment for, you know, a reasonable return. Oh, I managed to meet Germany, and he seems pretty happy to see me. I think I will send him a delegation. I want to make sure I upgrade these units. Here we go, Frederick. How about you take a delegation? That'll sweeten you up and make you maybe not exactly friends, but maybe not as much of an enemy. We've met Jakarta, and we met Germany. Let's see here. Construct a commercial hub. Promotion available on this unit. So how about we move you... Oh, I didn't actually end my turn. Oh, whoops. Never mind me. Now, I know these buildings look like we're building monuments here, but we're actually building brickyards. And, you know, I'm going to kind of reflect here a little bit on my last couple episodes. I think I went a little bit too quick, and I didn't talk about my decisions enough. So I'm going to try to slow down a little bit and talk about the individual stuff that I'm doing and why I'm doing things. Because I feel like the viewer might have gotten lost a little bit, and I want to try and rein you back in. Now, we have here a Coliseum, and we managed to actually finish it. I'm a little bit surprised considering how aggressive the AI is usually. But we did manage to get this, and now we have like an outrageous amount of amenities. This city is really, really happy. So, now this city... Oh, I shouldn't have built a farm here actually. That was kind of dumb of me. Because we were going to build a bath in this city, and we're going to build it anyway. So here comes the bath. So I kind of wasted a builder charge, but you know, it's not a huge deal. I do want to build a farm here though, because that'll make a triangle and improve all of them. Now you can do certain things. Let's see here. How about you... Why can't you level up? Ah, here it is. Okay, so +1 movement is actually pretty nice on ships, but I think I might go for the +10 combat strength when defending against ranged attacks. It leads to... Well, I guess they both kind of lead to this. I think reinforced hull is just kind of nicer here. And we'll do a little bit more exploring over here, because there is actually a barbarian encampment over here that we're going to want to deal with. Now, we finished the trader, and I'm going to have to think about who I send this trader to, because I am sending this to Rakadet, and that is a really nice trade route. I might want to use an internal trade route, but I could really use a little bit more gold generation so that I can purchase upgraded units later. And there doesn't seem to be anyone looking for it in particular. Mines is probably the worst place I could send it. I could send it to Christian Sand, which would get me 1 faith, which isn't particularly useful. I'm mainly... Alright, I'll tell you what I'm looking for here. I am looking for... Oh, I can't organize it by gold? That's strange. Let's see. I'm looking for gold mainly here. Hong Kong would be reasonable. I think... Where's Hong Kong? Here, that's okay. I think I'm gonna go for Christian Sand because I want to extend the range of my trade routes and stuff. And I'm trying not to use as many internal trade routes. You know, like I did in a previous series. I'm trying to kind of play not 100% optimally, but like reasonably optimally. Now we do want to unlock the industrial zone, but I also want the Alhambra. I think it's a hard choice here. I want lumber mills at some point. I want kind of everything here. Now, the question is, what can I get away with? Because I also need to start thinking about getting to universities. So let's have a look at the tech tree to get to universities. Yeah, I guess I kind of have to do it this way. Is there anything on the way that I really need to get that I might have to stop off for? No, I think we're actually okay here. We could stop off for this at some point. Yep, I think we're just going to beeline education here, because this is going to let us start getting our research. skyrocketing off into oblivion. Now we're going to want a commercial hub here. I would really like to crush one of these, but those tiles are just so nice that I don't think it's worth it. And plus, I'm just going to crush a kind of crappier tile, which I'm much more easily able to pallet. Now the question is, it would be really nice if there was a way to like easily get a count of how many districts of a certain type you have. It would make it much easier to justify where to put your envoys. So I think we also got a social policy update, so let's have a quick look through here. We are going to be using aqueducts for a while, so I'm pretty happy about this. I'm pretty happy about urban planning, although at some point I might have to change that to something else. We'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty reasonably happy with all these things. Like a lot of these social policies are really powerful, but I think these are like giving me the most bang for my buck right now. Let's go back to normal mode and drop another great worker riding. I'm not really doing a culture victory, but I do want a little bit of culture to keep my social policies pumping along, because they give me a lot of benefits to get new governments and stuff like that. For example, Norway just got monarchy, so I'm a little bit behind him if I go through here and have a little peek. So yeah, he's here in the tree and I'm trying to get to here, so he's going to have a pretty good military advantage. If it was a player and you got monarchy early, you could definitely make some sort of military player. I don't think really AIs do that. Okay, so this city kind of mostly needs just to grow aggressively, and it is doing that now. You are probably going to need a lot of farms in your position, so I might just snag a builder on you. I could potentially grab some sort of unit. I mean, I could grab a couple of legions. It doesn't really seem worth it in my position. I'm not really hurting for military. I don't really need a military at the moment. So I think I'll just grab a builder. Where was that builder I had? Sort of fully charged builder. He was heading over here. I think you're just going to help this city out, and you're going to, I guess, do a campus research grant so that we can, you know, maybe get the next scientist as well. We do have the most points towards scientists, so I think we're probably on par, if not ahead on science of where we should be. Yeah, here we go. We're just a little bit behind them. They are on these technologies and I'm on these ones, so I should be able to catch up in a couple of technologies. Alright, let's have a look at this city, right? You just finished your bath, so you should start growing pretty rapidly, actually. You need a builder also. Could I purchase a builder? No. I think in order for you to grow, I think you're going to want to grab... I think the library is just so useful here. +2 science. It might not seem like a whole lot, but it really does make a difference. You are going to want to go here. I want to kill this at some point, so let me see here. Can I upgrade you? And where is my warrior? Yeah, I'm going to send these guys down over here to kill that in a moment. Okay, finally the scout can go back to being an auto explorer. And alright, we're about to finish a bath in here. The AI isn't really interacting with me at the moment. I think I might be able to get ahead in this game of the AI. Now, what tiles are you working? You are working what I would call like reasonable tiles, but I want actually more growth in this city. What is our current surplus food? 3.6 surplus food is really not a lot. You do have pretty damn good production, but I'm kind of more worried about growth at the moment in this city. Let's see. Should I... Yeah. Grabbing the extra food is just so nice because it takes it down from 8 turns to 5 turns. But the production loss, it's actually not a huge production loss. So I think I'll just force some growth in this city because it's about to finish a bath and it should like skyrocket in population after that, which is the goal because we built a Coliseum for that. Do you have, yeah, you have a lot of amenities. You have a lot of amenities. Getting the Coliseum is actually just so huge, not only for your culture, but for your amenities, which gives you boosts to everything. And also, we're Rome, so it was pretty good that we got the the Coliseum. Okay, so we just finished mathematics, and we could go for Petra, but we don't have a desert city. We've got Chichen Itza, which I think is a rainforest thing. We don't really have an extensive rain. We have like a little rainforest up here. It's not worth it. +1 culture and science from international trade routes. That could be potentially worth it for us if we built some more trade routes. Wonder production. None of those really jump out to me as something I care too much about. Now, one of these cities I was going to build a wonder in. It was... Oh, it must have already been finished, right? Maybe. Let me have a look through here. Yeah, I guess somebody already built the Colossus. That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to get it. This city's going to have growth problems. Now, what tiles are you working? You're working kind of a crappy marsh tile, which isn't ideal. So I think what we will do is we'll probably go for a more sea-based existence for this city. So we're going to focus on the harbor a little bit. I think we'll grab the granary. It's a hard choice. I would definitely... You know what? I think I'm going to get the lighthouse because this city's going to be producing units probably for me. The arena would be okay. Is this city like ecstatic? Okay. I don't think there's another level above ecstatic. It would be pretty cool though if, you know, if you got to a certain number of amenity bonuses that you would get, like kind of like Civ 5 where you got the We Love the King Day. That would be really cool. This city's going to definitely, I would say almost definitely be building a what's the one? The industrial hub, probably on this tile. We'll have to see though. Now, we're a little bit strapped for science. And I don't, and all these tiles are too good to crush in my opinion. So how do we get another science going in this city? I don't want to crush the copper. If I drop it there and then drop an industrial hub there, that should be actually reasonable. And then I can drop like a harbor there and a commercial hub there. Yeah, okay. So I'll like pin these so that I remember that these tiles are going to get districts on them. You know, I think I don't utilize pins enough to get benefits. So I'm going to drop the campus district here. And we're going to go for a campus district because we just need more science. Now, you are probably going to want to build a brickyard, even though you grabbed a commercial hub. Actually, trader would take you too long. But I will get another city to build you a trader. And so we're saying, yeah, we're going to have to do an internal trade route on probably these two cities at the least, just to help them out a little. Now, let's have a look here. I think it might be worth it to throw a farm down on this tile to get the bonus traveling through. How about you make your way over there? Get to that tile, and then you make your way to... You make your way to there. Alright, let's see. We're working a forest, that's not ideal. I think I want to throw maybe like a triumvirate of farms here. It makes probably a little bit of sense for me. We'll throw a farm on that tile and then on that tile, and then these should all boost each other and start growing pretty aggressively. You should just kind of hang out here for a while until we manage to clear out this barbarian encampment. Alright, so we're about to finish a commercial hub. We're working on a campus research grants. It looks like we finished the classical science, and that unlocks the Agora, which is +1 culture, +1 science. That's actually pretty reasonable, and I think I'm going to be building those in probably all of my cities. Now, you actually need to pick up a couple traders. So one is for Ostia and one is for Heredium. You need to drop some farms. And I think I'll put these guys on sleep until that's done. Now, if I drop a farm here, yeah, we got the farm boost. So we have like a lot of food in these cities and they're going to start growing like crazy. You are working a suboptimal tile. Is that improved? Is there a mine on that tile? I don't think there is a mine on that tile. So that's going to be the next thing you improve. You grab a mine, drop it over there. So here we go. Jakarta has declared war on Frederick Barbarossa. So either Barbarossa is at war with someone, or he declared war on a city-state. I don't know. So this trader is going to head on over to probably Ostia. And then we're going to... Would like to grab an Agora for the science and culture. This city's about to grow again. How long until we can make another thing? Well, we'll need like 3 more population. How about you grab me... You don't need any housing. I don't really care about these particular guys. I could use another trader though. So why don't you grab me a trader? You just finished a bath. No, you didn't finish a bath. You finished a library. Now, this city definitely needs a builder. I think it's working a lot of like kind of crappy... Yeah, it needs a builder. It also needs more tiles. Are you working that wheat? No, I'm going to give that wheat to this city. Because it needs better tiles. So we're going to grab a builder in this city. It's just necessary, in my opinion. You just finished your bath, so you should start growing actually quite aggressively. Because the bath gives food to every tile within 2. You don't need a builder at the moment because we can't build lumber mills and I don't want to chop. I mean, I guess I could chop. This probably valuable. Let's have a look at the lumber mill. Oh yeah, I forgot. The apothecary is actually so good, so I don't want to chop lumber mills. And yeah, I'm going to do lumber mills instead of mines on these hills because I want the city to grow and be like super huge. Now, we could probably do with a granary here because it doesn't work 2 sheep and that extra food is going to add up over time. We'll drop a farm here and that'll be really nice. Ooh, actually, I think we will send this builder down here to improve that. And this guy, why don't you just throw another farm down here so that there's a lot of food-based tiles to work. The city is actually starting to run out of tiles to work. We're gonna have to maybe start shuffling tiles around a little bit. We did kind of make an effort to spread our cities out a little bit, but even so, this mod seems to change things so that cities are just taller in general with more population. Okay, I'll take a trade for open borders. And I think at the end of this turn, or rather at the end of this turn that just went, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. I want to just remind you guys that if you want to see more episodes of Civilization 6 or pretty much any other content that I make, if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell, you will get reminded about when I upload videos. If you just kind of like stumbling upon me, don't worry about it. If you want to directly support the channel and help me out, make sure you leave a like on the video. It really does help me out on YouTube. It seems silly, but it does help. And I'd love to hear your feedback on not only this episode, but whatever's in your mind. Let me know if you like this content. Let me know if you think the Omnibus mod is cool. Let me know if you like Civ 6. Tell me what you want to see me do. All that sort of stuff. Just leave a comment, have a bit of fun. But that's going to be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I look forward to seeing you again. But bye-bye for now.